What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review to Transformers the movie, a Studio Series number 21 from the 86 set. It is Ultra Magnus. That's alright. That's some really fantastic, classic style art right there of Ultra Magnus. Then we got the ship flying, and then we got Ultra Magnus again, and then we got Ultra Magnus again because he's awesome. And then we got the usual Transformers backdrop here for Studio Series. Yeah, you know, hey, there's an actual backdrop there. Yeah, Ultra Magnus is here. I got him at BBTS. That's right, good old BBTS. Who got their stock in a month before my pre-order at Amazon was supposed to drop. So I switched because yeah, I really wanted this. This is definitely one of the more anticipated Transformers releases this year. It just looked like it was jumping out of the cartoon when we all saw it the first time at San Diego. I mean, like, it just looked amazing. So, and spoiler, it looks amazing. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to get this a little early. The box is empty, so without any further ado, let's just get to the review. And here is Ultra Magnus on the backdrop, which is just, you know, cardboard. But it, you know, it's cool. It works if you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not so bad. Nice scene out of the movie. So it's pretty good. It's huge, obviously, too. So that's pretty cool. But we are definitely not here for a piece of cardboard. We are here for one of the most ass-kickingly awesome Transformers there are. That is Ultra Magnus. And look at this guy. This, my friends, is a masterpiece in mainline Generations form. That's what this is. This is amazing. I love it. It is super cool. It's got some quirks, but for the most part, I mean, look at this thing. It's I think it's, in a lot of ways, I don't have it, but in a lot of ways, to me, it looks cooler than the Masterpiece. You know, it's got a more modern, like, toy aesthetic, so that while still maintaining that 86 style. Really good looking, like, really, really nice. Just awesome, stark white with the red and the blue. He's very patriotic. He's just awesome. Like, it doesn't feel like that. It's just really, really well done. And it's just quite a package for this. It's so good. So, articulation on this guy. His head can do this, but it also can do that. And it can go side to side a little bit. You do have the usual waist swivel. Then the shoulders do that. Do that. Oh, yeah. But you have to move this whole entire thing like this. Put your hand on here, because if you don't, what's going to happen is this. Whee! You're going to disengage your arm at the bicep, which is interesting. But yeah, moving around, and boy, do you have some nice ratchets. Then it goes out. Then you have the swivel at the bicep. Ratcheted elbow. Really, really nice. Then the wrist moves. Then the hand opens, like so. And the trigger finger moves. Really nice articulation there. All the fingers move. They are nicely articulated. That's awesome. Then you do want to move out the hip skirts a little bit, and then you'll be able to do a full split. You'll be able to kick forward and go back, and then you can do that. It sounds like, it's not a hard ratchet, it's like a soft ratchet. This part moves out of your way too, and it doesn't really completely hold, unfortunately. This one a little bit better. I did tightened this a little bit, and then it got untied. So I think that helps a little bit, but I don't think it does. That would be more for here, but, you know, I tried. It is what it is. Then, nice ratchet at the knee. That's the ratchet you needed up here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Foot goes out like that. Foot goes out like that. But I feel like I could tighten that up a little bit. And maybe I'll try before this review is done, because it is taking me a while to get this review done anyway. Anywho, overall, he's got some nice articulation. I'm taking a look at this beautiful figure in full. Like I said, the colors are like really simple. You got red, white, and blue. And I mean, it is spread out really nicely. It's done really well. It's solid. Like the whites look really good. And then you got the highlights of the reds around, which looks nice. You know, and then the blue looks nice. And the sculpt work is really excellent. Got the wheels down here. Big old feet. Looking good. Bottom feet, not much going on there. The back has molded detail as well, all the way up the legs. Put this hip skirt down here, and you can see the molded detail on that. The detail on the back. You do have some silver paint here and here. I'm guessing that's more for truck mode. Then the molded detail on the back of the arms is actually really nice too. That's pretty good. Side here of the arms looks pretty decent. Diecast content there. Diecast content up here. You have the missile blasters, which are pretty cool. And these parts do come out. That's nice. I like that. And, you know, you could take these out completely if you want. But, you know, I mean, like if you know Ultra Magnus, this is the look. You got to have them in. The front of the arms look pretty good. The fist is real nice. I do like it. Very, very good. And then the front of the legs look awesome. Again, front hip skirt looks good. The sides, everything there looks really good. His chest looks very nice. You have the translucent red plastic. You can see the matrix of leadership in there. We'll sort of see it. We'll get to that in a little while. But overall, chest is excellent. You have the Autobot symbol there, looking real sweet. And then the head sculpt on this guy is pretty awesome. You have light piping, as you can see. It's totally lit up right now. Beautifully done. Love how that looks, man. The face is nice. It's got a nice pearlescence to it. It is perfectly Ultra Magnus, stoic. Very nice. His antenna look very good. Back of the head, as you can see, you have the clear plastic there. That's how you do light piping. And it is excellent. It is an excellent head sculpt. And it is a excellent looking figure. You know, like, man, sometimes you really don't even need paint to achieve perfection. You put the plastic in the right colors, in the right spots, and you're good to go. Because there's like barely any paint on this guy. This part here, I believe, is painted. Could be wrong, but it kind of looks painted. Obviously, we saw that back here is painted. The face is painted pearlescent, but otherwise, that's all plastic color, and it's beautiful. I mean, of course, that isn't. But, I mean, it's completely achieved perfectly just by plastic color. It is pretty incredible looking. Like I said, it is outstanding. There's no hollow parts. Just absolutely fantastic looking Ultra Magnus. I really, really like it. Proportions are excellent. Excellent. Look at this guy. He is just chef's kiss, man. Really, really great. For accessories, once again, he comes with the shoulder missiles, which are pretty awesome. Those are really, really nice. But not only that, but he comes with his two guns, as you saw in the opening. Well, after the opening, after the jump. He comes with this smaller weapon, which I don't recall him using, but I could be wrong. I believe Ultra Magnus has used multiple guns before. But it's a really nice color. It is like a metallic purple, like a super light purple. And then we have the more traditional Ultra Magnus gun, which is very nice. Again, in that metallic light purple. Really well done. I really like it a lot. There's also like a translucent part right there, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, he has 2 guns. I think that Ultra Magnus should, and they fit in his hands really well. You know, he holds them nice. So he is ready to roll in that regard. Very, very well done. There's also spots where there's also a translucent spot there as well. And those are for the holding of the gun. So you can put like one right here on his back. There's a little slot for it, which is cool. And then if you want to put this one against his butt, you could do that, like so. Probably work. It might work better the other way, but I don't know, actually. I do like a bigger gun on his back, you know what I'm saying? I think that's cooler. Oh, you know what? You can't do it. It's actually, this is bigger. All right, so there you go. I thought it might have been able to be done, but no, it's different sizes. So there you go. So he's got guns that he could use and that he could store. And for those guns and the missiles, we get a lot of effect parts here. We get 7 pieces, which is pretty cool. You have this base piece, which has gray on it, and then it has some of the orange. And then we have this piece here. And then we have this piece here. And then we have 3 of these. And there's like, you know, grays and oranges in them. And you could do one giant one. And again, you have 2 of those, and they could fit nicely at the end of the gun. If you want to do this, I would suggest not doing this because, yeah, that can't really hold the weight up good. But yeah, I mean, you could just take parts off and, you know, customize it how you wish. See, that works really nicely. You could also, you know, take that off or use a different one. You could do this as well. Just quite excellent. I love that. So, you know, various things you could do, guys, which is quite fun, you know. So pretty nice. I do dig it. Let's see how he holds that. I would think good. Yeah. See? You could use almost everything at once, you know, minus I guess one of these, but this is pretty neat, guys. This is really, really neat. You know? I love it. I really do. It's very, very, very cool. But we also get the Matrix of Leadership. And this is kind of like a gimmick, which is cool. So here, you would do this, and then it spring loads out. And you'd see the Matrix inside there. Check that out. There is some really great sculpt work inside here. Nice paint. You got silver on the sides. You got silvers and metallic blues in there. Then you got the Matrix, which does come out. It's a small Matrix. It's probably a bit too small for, you know, size-wise. And it's one that I believe we've seen before with these figures. But yeah, check that out. Very, very well done. You got, you know, the blue translucent plastic in the middle, the gold around that, and then, you know, a nice, like, metallic, around, like, kind of like pearlescent around that. So, you know, then you close that up, you put that down, and yeah, how cool is that? That is very cool. You want to see that open up again? Just kind of do that, and then spring loads up. That's pretty awesome. So I love it. I think that's a very cool gimmick. But there's one other gimmick, and if you've seen Transformers, the movie, you know that at one point, Ultra Magnus gets blown apart. He doesn't get put back together. Well, you could do that here. So what you would do here is open this up if you want to do it. Now, I really don't want to do this, but I'll show you how, and I'll try to do at least one. These little things are like levers here, and then when you do that, you're supposed to be able to release this part, and then you pull it out, like so. See? You can pull out his arms, like that. And at the leg, you could do the same thing from here. So this one's very tight though. So you push it in and you can pull it out. But I've seen people pull out the whole peg, mushroom peg, which they're not supposed to do, because they're very, very tight down here. So in theory, you're just supposed to do that, and that would pull out. But I'm not gonna do it because it just, I feel like I'm not gonna do it. You could do it though. You could, you know, totally, you know, recreate the scene if you want. If you want, I really don't care to. But you know, I wanted to show it to you guys because you can do it, and that's kind of cool, right? So a little way to do so. I gotta open this, and I will try to put this back together. Push that back. These are really, really tight, all of these things. I might have to do this off screen. No, I did it. So there you go. For your size comparisons, here is Ultra Magnus with two other Ultra Magnus, including the Siege Ultra Magnus, which I was finally able to fish out of my back room. Yeah, I've never reviewed this. He just got buried in the back when this place fell apart. And yeah, it is what it is. I probably will never review that, but who knows. And the Legends, Takara Legends with an upgrade kit. This was from, I don't know, Combiner Wars, right? It was the corresponding one. Whatever it was. This was the Takara Legends with some sort of upgrade kit that I don't recall. But yeah, there you go. A couple of Ultra Magni. And here he is with a couple of other Commander class figures. And are these guys getting smaller? They're not. The Commander class, you know, all the size classes in Transformers, you know, do different things. So the fact that this guy, you know, becomes a bigger vehicle with a trailer, I guess factors in there. I don't know, guys. He's basically the old style leader class, which is what you saw with the Takara Legends Ultra Magnus and the other one. So to me, he's really, you know, the old style leader class, but they put him in Commander class here. It is what it is. So with that all said and done, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and roll out. Here's Ultra Magnus in alt mode, and it's pretty cool. I mean, that transformation's pretty involved. I gotta say, I feel like this might be the most involved transformation I've done in the regular line. And I guess it's not regular line. Studio Series is a little bit off. Their transformations have been a little bit more involved, but like I'd say of the 86 stuff, man, for sure this has to be the most involved one that I've done so far. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It works. It looks the part, you know. Not bad. It rolls pretty okay. I mean, my surface isn't quite perfect here, and I'd say things are not staying exactly the way they should. I couldn't get Ultra Magnus's head to clip in like it should. I don't know if it's supposed to clip in. There is a slight tab here, but I don't know. It wasn't working out for me too well, but it's not really bothering, you know, the wheels or anything. But as you can see, this can turn. This is pretty cool, and you can do the missiles up there, which is cool. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Look at what you think. Here's the cab, which is totally hidden. Oh, see, this one is not tabbed completely right. See that? Maybe that's affecting things a little bit. I see. I see. Let's see what we could do here. That goes up. I should tab in perfectly, but it doesn't. So I don't know what's happening here. Whoa, I'm not sure. Okay, figured it out. I had to take this off here because it was just, yeah, you could disattach this whole upper piece, which also helps, you know, with trying to tab in Ultra Magnus's face, which isn't really a tabs per se. It's just like a little connection right on the sides there. So you're not really completely tabbing it in, but, you know, it kind of sits in there. What was going on in here, there's like a red tab that wasn't like pushed through all the way, and that's was bothering this. So there you go with that. The cab is pretty cool overall. Again, the wheels look pretty good. I like the rims, I like the front here. I like the silver paint right at the grill. There's a little silver paint in there as well. It's nice. It's nice. Silver and red here. Fibers. You know, you got die-cast content here. You got the windows there. It's a nice sculpt. So that's pretty cool. And then, you know, here's the trailer. We could easily just put that back here. All right. Yes, just push it through. You're all good. The Autobot symbol there. A lot of nice molded detail throughout. I like how the missiles sit. It's all pretty good. The back wheels here look pretty good. You know, on the bottom, not much to look at there, but whatever. Here is the back. I got some unclipping going up here. Yeah, why is that not clipping down now? I don't know. I'm not going to go crazy about it. Anyway, you can open these if you want to get a car to drive on in. I don't know what'll fit through there, but, you know, I don't think I have anything handy, but something could fit through there. Wow, well, there's a wheelie, there's a way, though. So, yeah, we had a little wheelie here. And now we have a little wheelie that could drive on in and get inside and close up. And then, you know, Ultra Magnus can transport wheelie away. And for your size comparison in this mode, besides wheelie, here is Ultra Magnus with a Legacy Scourge. Hey all, before we get to final thoughts, I just want to add this in here. There was a couple of spots here where I noticed some stressing of some plastic, like right there. Because like this connection is so tight, so when you push it through, if it's not completely right, it's going to stress a little bit of plastic. There's a little bit of stress plastic there. There was a little like couple of spots here and there on both sides. For some reason, I got a little like scratched plastic or stretched plastic because some of these connections are just very tight, or you have to squeeze them through in a way that just, yeah, you could get some stress plastic. So do be careful when you transform this guy. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out as, you know, we get back into, well, I don't really get back into robot mode on film, but, you know, as I get back to robot mode here for final thoughts. And my final thoughts, looks-wise, this has to be the best Transformer of the year. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, like, they achieved this without a lot of paint. They achieved this with, like, plastic color that fits, that is perfectly placed. It is just awesome. The light piping in the eyes is great. I really like the transformation. I really do. It's very involved. It's almost masterpiece-esque. It is awesome. I love his weapons. I love the color of his weapons. I love that he comes with all those effect parts. You know, he's got the Matrix of Leadership, so tad small, but he's got it. I mean, it's not going to come out of his chest. He's just a really good Ultra Magnus. I mean, if you were looking for a perfect 86 movie Ultra Magnus, this has to be it. This just is absolutely stunning. I mean, I do have a little bit of looseness in the legs, but otherwise, I mean, it's not like, look, it's not like moving. It's like a little bit of looseness in one of the legs, I think. Otherwise, and a little bit of those stressed plastic that I was talking about at the end there isn't cool, but I don't plan to transform this guy again. I'll be very, very honest. It was a cool transformation, but I'm not someone that transforms his toys back and forth. I'm in it for the robot mode, and this robot mode is absolutely stunning. It is awesome. In a year of really great Transformers, and you're gonna see quite a few of them on my tops of the year, this guy is near the top. He is just awesome. Very, very great figure. I think this is well worth checking out, guys, for sure. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below on this guy. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content. Let me help you diversify your collection with some awesome Transformers. Until next time, peace out, peeps.